also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Antonin April Godson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today, and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, everybody want to say so.
And face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Our government secure all finance of all road networks in the country, major road network, assigned to the President we are a 10-year electricity financing. 10 years for the World Bank.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
Well, I can lie the government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. They don't put out also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. It's Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Antonin April Godson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today, and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, everybody want to say so.
And Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Onegi.
I wish to be something else, oh. We not vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in Kinja. Horses money in single. Parents crying for YFs. I thought they say we were enjoy. 100 years back and forth. Darrow's life didn't go up. Yeah, West will betray the labor. Yeah, get called over to finish give up. Yes, still. We get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank, now we are leaving, oh. After the 100 days, last time be the quota, oh. But what on the tree, we go. Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, we go. Waka, oh. We tire, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree, we go. Waka, oh. We tire, oh.
And the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting them we're going. And when we're talking say the tip I got to win to all wrong. You can just be looking at all that to say sleeping monk, the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on the song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only one talking say we are coming a road. The people say from Ghana, the people say police for A, yellow machine for China, the comments say they know for A.
Yama, when I'm feeling for yeah. Joseph Bagavin for Imeso.
One to get it, made to Esabe. One to get it, made to Esabe.
What on the tree will go? Wakao, we die. Wakao, what on the tree will go? Wakao, we die.
Oh, we play the freedom of speech. Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech. When you thought you get the comment like Saki.
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, while a fake impression. They get a job and lead the people with high expectation. Like who's that part of the asking when the train will go. But how the train will go when the driver is old? We been sitting in the train, but the driver can wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all about give up. But who think on the budget?
Like the same and I think of CPP document.
The house are selling like they don't a young people property. But Uncle Prince and Jerry praying for Braga the rapping. The country pie on a hustle, we can understand it. See how the people crying.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trickled, happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Waka himself, spurred into actions. There was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Waka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we amid these difficult times, our party has faced worse situation, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not formed in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear. Resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sammy Kwele to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act, not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
The Bouaka, we used to go to him, even feel Bouaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Oyo time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. We in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest and we protest, we went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
And the government need to really, really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure, they come say, even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not a footballer.
Yeah.
A football of the very country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Johnson because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will the board do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
He had me.
Connections there, you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No administration, no heat, no tea.
When he was 12 years older, Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate started trap for Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, Bagati thing, they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I asked many senators why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baga send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
Reactionary tendency. Disrespect. Reactionary tendency. Amanda. Thank you to all of our mothers and sisters who are there in the ring to be here today, so the voices can be heard. We stand here to say we are fed up with the disrespect and brutality against women and children. We are going to raise our voices against our children. So what a wonderful way to say good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, depending your location. We're grateful again to join you this evening to discuss more about our country. And like we always say, this is certainly the country that we can never be deported. And this is certainly our country. And this country is ours. This is our country. This too is Liberia. How you doing? I guess you guys are doing okay. So I'm so grateful to join you again tonight as we talk more about our country, Liberia. So how y'all doing? I guess you guys are okay. How was the week? I guess the week was awesome. Oh yes, certainly. I guess the week was awesome. So I'm grateful to join you again. The rest of the team from the diaspora will be joining me subsequently. And we have too many things that we're going to be looking at. Like we always say, the Friday edition, the diaspora edition of the program, Face the Issues, is about highlighting some of those major, happenings, some of those things that happened during the course of the week. Too many things happened during the course of the week, you are aware. And amongst those issues, the issue about yellow machines, like I think who was saying something. I think Tracy Vincent. Tracy Vincent was saying because the guys are already wearing the yellow suits all around. Yellow attires. Yes, in solidarity or in celebration of the yellow machine. And so we should call them the yellow clowns. So those are the yellow clowns. So we're going to be looking at the issue about the yellow machine. But just to inform you today, the Sashi affairs at the U.S. Embassy, Joe Zatroni, and the Chief of Mission, acting Chief of Mission, Sarah Horner, they both visited the former president, George Weah, today at his Jamaica Resort office. So just to inform you that, yes, the Sashi affairs at the United States Embassy and the Chief of Mission, acting Chief of Mission, Sarah Horner, they visited the former president today at the Jamaica Resort office. Too many things happening in our country, as you may be aware. And I guess you're aware of the death. We just received that sad news about the passing of former Montserrat District 7 Representative George Solo. And yes, may peace be to his ashes. But yeah, that's it. Those are some of the trending issues. Those are some of the news we're getting for today. The passing of former District 7 Representative George Solo, and the visitation from the Sashi affairs at the U.S. Embassy and the acting Chief of Mission who visited President George Weah today at his office. So we just thought to inform you about some of those happenings. But this is our country, folks. Like we always say, this country, no one else will face it for us. We ourselves, we need to stand up. We need to work for the betterment of our country. Like we always say, nobody, absolutely nobody. And like, I was in a gallery and the other day, I think, day before yesterday, and we were talking about how power shifts. Power can shift? Yeah, sorry, not George. Solomon George. Sorry. Yeah. So Kennedy, yeah, you're right. Solomon George. sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Solomon George, not George Solos, but Solomon. Yeah, Solomon George. So yeah, so like I was saying, I was in a gallery and we're having some conversation about how power can shift, and that's why I've always said that power is not perpetual. No, it's temporary. There were people who became presidents. They were presidents before Joseph Boakai, and there will be presidents after Joseph Boakai. And there were people who were so powerful in our country. There were people who served the longest years as president of this country. The William Vakanara Setrash Totman, 27 unbroken years as president. Today he's no more. And after William V.S. Totman, there were presidents. And there will still be presidents after Joseph Boakai. One of the most powerful in the history of our country, the most powerful Chief Justice, not Chief Justice, of Minister of Justice, was who? Genghis Khan. And we read history and we heard about how powerful Genghis Khan was by then. And he was a man, whenever he moved, whenever he spoke, everybody listened. Yes. And today, there's no Genghis Khan. And in fact, how did his life end? Why is it true that he was powerful? Yes. That's why I say power can shift. Power can shift. So I'm saying this to say that it doesn't matter what happens. But not because you in power today, you have little position today, and you want to look down on people. After public service, you have to live private life. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, Orlando, yeah, I got it. Solomon George, yeah, Solomon George. After public service is what? Private life. And those very people today you're looking down on, you have to live with them. You have to live with them. And that's why I was explaining about the story of Genghis Khan. And that time, there was a time in Liberia, that name opened doors. He walked in the corridors of power, guided by protocols. He was so powerful. But what happened last? At last, he started eating from the dump sites, picking from the streets. Man who was guided by protocols. Man who had security guards. Man who, whenever he spoke, people listened. There was time the power faded. All of the security guards disappeared. Everything left him. Everything left him. When their government collapsed, everything left him. Powerful man. Genghis Khan. All the security guards, everything, all the motorcade, the serene, everything left him. Everything has faded away. Everything faded. Power can shift. Always have the second thought that when you are given a position of trust, have that respect for people. Have the belief that you'll not always be there. You'll leave. There are others who will come after you. So whatever mark you're setting, whatever precedent you're setting, you're not just doing it because of those who are not in power today. Those precedents, those systems, those policies will haunt you tomorrow. Because if you feel that those policies are good, yeah, too many trials or a riot, yes, they are good, but you leave office and you'll be tested. Those same systems will remain in place and they will use it when you shall have left office. They will use it on you. So the story of Genghis Khan it's a mirror to Liberia's turbulent political history. A country that has witnessed dramatic rises and devastating falls. It reminds young leaders, policymakers, and aspiring politicians to serve for humanity, prepare for tomorrow, build legacy, not just authority. And that's why it teaches us, the story of Genghis Khan, it teaches us as leaders, policymakers, politicians today. Let's reflect on the story of Genghis Khan. After public service, you never know what next. There were people who are powerful, some of them are there today, some of them are gone. They serve positions, today they are no more. And how did their life end? How did their life end? Those are questions we should be asking ourselves. Yeah, this man was so powerful. They may have serene. But when he left public service, everything left. He became hungry. Men who used to order beggars right from the port, the man could not have food, cup of bread. It happens. It's not impossible. It's about the way you live your life. And you read the story about the bruising bull invented by Perillus. In ancient Greece, there was a bruising bull invented by Perillus. And it was intended to punish people who did bad things, tyrants. He invented that, he faced it very fine. Yes. But guess what happened? When he presented that, and they requested a demonstration, he said, yeah, you finish facing the fine thing. But you face this. We need to demonstrate. But you be the first now. Go inside the bull and let's close it on you and have it tested to see what it read. Yes. But that was not a thought. When you were inventing the bruising bull, all he felt, when all Perillus felt that, yeah, he was doing that people were praising, people will give him, awards, they will give him money because he invented something that could punish people. But he was the first victim of his invention. And they told him to go in there. When he entered in the bull, and they closed it up, and they put a fire on it. In ancient Greece, Perillus, I think you read the history. The first victim. So that is to say, if you set up system, sometimes the same system you set up today will be tested on you. So I spoke about Genghis Khan, and I'm also speaking about the bull that was created by Perillus. The man who created that machine became the first victim. So I'm also saying this to say the bruising bull remains a dark symbol of how ambition, power, and cruelty can collide in tragic and unexpected ways. Yes. Ambition, cruelty, they can collide in tragic and unexpected ways. And that bull, the bruising bull, it reminds people that sometimes the tools you build, the system you design, and the harm we justify in the name of progress can eventually turn back on us. And that what happened to Perillus. The system we build, the tools we design, sometimes it can eventually turn back on us. So we got to be very careful as to how we live, how we move. we got to be very careful. We got to be very careful. I mean. But that's it. I just thought to share with you as we move on with the show. I think the rest of the team, they are backstage. So let me add Prince Sharif and Leo Montgomery. Then we can begin our discussion. But that is to set I was just trying to set the basis, of our discussion, so that at least some of us can have an insight about happiness, how we should live our life. Yes. And that is so let me add the stage. The rest of the team. Let me add the stage. Prince Leo Montgomery. Can you get me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Newton?
Yeah, Leo, I can get you. I'm getting you.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir. We are doing great, well, and fine. Thank you for asking. It's just that, as always, sometimes the news. In fact, since Boyka took over as president of the Republic of Liberia, we have never had a good news in Liberia. So it's unfortunate, but that is the reality. So we've braced ourselves, to just receive the news as it is and move on. Yeah. But we are grateful to be here and want to say thanks to the family who are joining us from all around the globe. As usual, we ask that you do us a favor, hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, and let's have a wonderful time. Thank you, my brother Newton, and welcome to the general himself, Leo. How are you, Chief?
Yeah, let me say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are all watching us from. Good to see you, Prince. Of course, Newton, the man with the dark shades, the darkest shades. But let me greet our listening audience via social media. By the way, of Radio Land, it's good to be here as well. The Prince said, we don't expect nothing good to come out of this government, but we are here to speak on the issues as we move on. But let me just say thanks to all of we weren't here last week to extend our thanks and gratitude to our donators. And let me just thank Prince for holding it down last week. Prince, I couldn't have been here, but man, it was a rough weekend. But I saw you, I was watching, I was following every moment. I'm like, man, this guy alone, he don't
myself, I was not here.
Yeah. But Prince handle it, man. I'm like, this guy don't even need us. He's a woman ranger, and I salute you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. So Prince, you did extremely well. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you did well. Thank you so much. So imagine Leo was not there. I was not here. I had other engagement to attend to. Yeah, and those engagements were so abrupt. So there was no way that I would have informed you guys that yes, I will not be on the show because I didn't really expect that. Yeah, so abrupt. Yeah. So howbeit we back here again today. So like we said, thanks to all of you who made contributions the other day doing the fundraiser. We appreciate you. Yes, you would never understand the different contributions you made the other day. How they are certainly impacting the smooth operations of King's Radio. Let's continue working together, like we always say. Let's continue working together for our country. This is our country, and this is certainly the country that we can never be deported. So having said that, too many things happening in the country. Like we said, the issue about the yellow machine is all over. People wearing yellow suits everywhere. Even handle our lawmakers. Imagine people from the legislature and the first branch of government that's supposed to checkmate the executive as part of their oversight responsibility, because they have three cardinal responsibilities. And those responsibilities are lawmaking, representation, and oversight. And those people are elected. They are not appointed. They are elected by their people, their constituents. They are elected by them. But I was so disgusted to see our lawmakers who are elected by our people abandoning their official duties as lawmakers to wear yellow suits to go to President Boubacar, subsequently going to the port to go inspect machines. Amen. Why will our lawmakers reduce themselves to that level? So that is to tell you that our lawmakers are now siding with the executive. How do they checkmate the executive when they are siding with the executive? In the first place, the people came. They said they brought 137 machines, earth-moving equipment. But all of the information we've been following, because we've been trying to authenticate whether the number of machines. We're not talking about, they say yellow machine. What did they say? What did the government say? They said they were bringing 285 pieces of yellow machine. And what they told us? They not say truck or the other one. Well, maybe if the broad trucks, granted, maybe that one in addition. But the one they told the Liberian people 285 pieces of yellow machine. And what they told the Liberian people. And they said the first batch is about 137. All of the journalists, all of the different media institutions here, even if you are busy, they will not tell you that yes, we counted. Maybe live screening. They'll say, 1, 2, 3. So you reach 50 machine. Even the one they took, the batch they took from the Freeport, I think day before yesterday, the one they carry around the Carrisburg area. And then the machine, I'm talking about the yellow machine, I'm talking about the trucks. The yellow machine, and I reach 20. Why will our people continue misleading the Liberians? But the very thing you celebrating today, they're not your money. And it's a taxpayer money. The Liberian people. And you say you are spending about $28 million US to buy 285 pieces of yellow machines. Then the first one you say you brought 137. So you want them to have so much choice. The pickups, they brought some white pickups. That's Zuzu pickup there. So you want them to so they follow the numbers? Is that why you told the Liberian people? That you are talking about dump trucks? You are talking about pickups? Initially, from the inception, did you tell the Liberian people that yes, dump trucks, the 285 stuff we're talking about, dump trucks will be there, pickups will be there? Because the county, I'm sure, what they have reflected the number is because they're including the pickups. That's so much more white pickups. They also including the dump trucks. Why would they continue to mislead our people? Then our lawmakers, when those people in some of them in their districts, no development there. So you think the mission, like, bro, when the people carry in a different counties, you think you the lawmaker or representative, you get what you not you. It is the executive. It is the county administration because they are like the superintendent of the county, because the superintendent of the county superintends the activities. The superintendent is the administrator of the county, and the superintendent is the representative of the executive in every county. That's why the superintendent of the county is appointed by the executive, by the president. But you lawmaker, you are elected by your people. Your people are dying in your different districts, no safe drinking water, basic social services that you can be able to address, nothing. But you abandon your duty to go to Freeport to go see second-handed machines. After misleading the Liberian people. What is happening to our country? 179 years. Liberia is the only country I've ever seen. Yeah? The only country I've ever seen since I was born. 100, the oldest. Considering your age, man, as a country, that few pieces of yellow machine, you have holidays. You celebrated for almost 1 week. You get special dress code as lawmaker. You have the sitting speaker, the speaker of the House of Representatives. Richard Cole will reduce himself to wearing special suit in solidarity of few pieces of yellow machine as the odious African Republic? Is that achievement? What is so big about a few pieces of machines when other countries that Liberia is far and not order them? The Burkina Faso, Tuareg, one is true that it is a military government. Tuareg, they see as moving equipment. You talk about look at it, how Burkina Faso, how Abraham Tuareg, how organized. Why do you think when Tuareg brought those earth moving equipment in your country? Why do you think they all say, "Oh, I'll wear green suit"? So when President we have brought military equipment in the country. So why President everybody all the law make them wear camouflage? And you said you told the Liberian people that the government is so responsible. But what is the responsibility? That you brought few pieces of machine and you wearing suit. That you have done the greatest thing. Is that what you promised the Liberian people? And those very machines will be few months from now will be liability. So what happened to the buses, the NTA buses? Few days later, those buses started to break down. They started getting mechanical problem. Are we hearing? And the very day again from the Freeport again, President Bouaka sat in one of those buses and he was waving at 179 years old. Come on, man. In the 21st century, you buy 15 buses and the president sitting waving, celebrating that yes, he has done something so great. We should go far beyond this. That buses, we should be ashamed. That's why some of the things that President Weah did, President Weah will not pass here. President Weah did a whole lot of developments across the country. But he will not celebrating because President Weah felt that Liberia is very old. That will bring 1 year, will be 114 military hospital, we will be celebrating. So at least let's do it on a cover. At least when we reach that level, then we can start celebrating. But our age, in terms of our achievement, the both cannot commensurate because we are older than the development as a country. Yes, we are old, very old enough. You think when President we are dedicated a PHP pie, you say, people will have won, maybe setting a tile, to celebrate. The invisible part, the 14 military hospital. So if it was the United Party, Joseph Boakai and the Jeremiah government, if it was the United Party that dedicated that 14 military, that whole day, all the lawmakers will wear camouflage to go to session. Oh yes, they will wear camouflage because a military hospital, 14 military hospital, the first thing in the country. The 100-bed hospital. I think if it was Joseph Boakai and Jeremiah Kun, if it was under their regime, I think everybody would have, worked the nursing gun to go to their various offices. You see how irresponsible they are? Very irresponsible. You brought few pieces of machine, then you having a special holiday as a government. Where are we headed as a country? As old as we are. Machine that one investor can stay and buy 50, 100, 300 pieces. One investor can stay. That, those are machines that our country, entire country will be buying, and the country is bragging. The country is celebrating. The country is having holiday. So that one person, an individual can buy. One investor can buy more than 300 pieces of yellow machines. More than 300 pieces. That whole country will buy about 15 or 20 pieces. Then you have a holiday. Speaker of the House of Representatives, they have it. They're celebrating the wearing yellow suit for a few pieces of yellow machine. I saw what happened. Let me give you a typical example. When I was in Bond County, there was a time, when doing when I went for the county, because each time they can have the county development fund, right? Yes, the county, they have the CDS, and the county social development fund, the county development fund. So sometimes when they go to the county, because those are money collectors from different concessions operating in the county. So when they collect those monies from those different concessions, then the county will decide what can we do with the money. Then they will apportion those monies to the different districts. The Bond County has 13, now it's 14 administrative districts, because it used to be 13, but with the inclusion of Kolawulala administrative districts, so 14 administrative districts right now. So, but then Bond County, but they decided to use some of their money to buy a yellow machine. They bought few pieces of yellow machine. What happened to it? After a few months, the machine broke down. Today, the whole machine are scrapped. You know for one part of yellow machine? Since Bond County bought those yellow machines, nobody now even know how you can find the old one. How long? The sustainability. It's not sustainable. Where are you going to be getting money from? To fix those machines to buy the spare parts. You're not talking about one that just few pieces. Whole county could not maintain. Because since one of the machines spoiled, the county, Bond County administration, they could not afford the amount. I think the last time I saw one of those machines was somewhere around the Mamu area, parking there. Totota. I think somebody follow somebody you know. In Totota, one of the machines that Bond County bought by them, they could not maintain. And exactly this is what's going to happen to the few pieces you just brought, because you have lied to the Liberian people that you brought 137 pieces. And you said you have already told the Liberian people that you're using 28 million. So you increase the figure and bring in less, of stuff in the country, then you all steal the ballot money. You want to tell me that? So the whole thing is the people are so criminal-minded, very criminal-minded, to the extent they will tell the Liberian people that are using 28 million of your money to buy so thing. Then they will go to bring less number. Then the ballot money, they divide it. You see how these people are hypocrites? You see them? How irresponsible they are. So that's why somebody said we call them the yellow clowns. So they are the yellow clowns. You lawmaker, your people elected you to represent them. There are other lawmakers that even bought machines. The Clarence guy in his district, he bought machine personally. That government for his salary, he was able to buy a machine. And today those machines are paving roads in your district. Why can't you do it? So you must depend on central government to buy a machine as lawmakers? Come on, man. Come on. We can't continue to live like this as a country. As old as we are, we are celebrating few pieces of machine. We have a holiday. So let me go there, man. Let me go there. Let's give the chance to our team from the diaspora. So please, you can come in. Leo or Prince? Either of you.
Prince, you're muted. Prince. Okay, I think Prince is on the phone.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead. Again, let me just say thanks to our listening audience. Please share and like the show. But before I proceed, let me just, of course, extend my our sympathy and to the family of our fellow comrade Solomon George, who got that news today. Regardless of which side of the aisle you are, we are still Liberians, and so we will extend our condolences to the family. But look, let me just tell you, this is a diversionary tactic by the government. And why do I say that? You will expect the Liberian people to put aside or forget about the hardship that's going on in the country, and you will present few dilapidated machines in front of them with the hope that they will forget about what the demolition of buildings of homes that's going on. You expect our Liberian people to forget about the butter and bread, or the bread and butter issues, right? To go and celebrate few machines. But Newton, what surprises me at this day and age, you will find lawmakers celebrating a development that is belated. I mean, who celebrates yellow machines coming into our country? I remember during the regime of His Excellency Dr. George Manuel Weah, when those machines came in the country, no one even knew about it. Because these things are so behind. And so you find the yellow boys. I didn't know that IE still recruiting for supporters. My brother, so you find all the yellow boys and yellow girls dressed as some Santa Claus to go and wait. The lawmakers, the very lawmakers that people voted for to do the Liberian people's work, they've left the offices. They said, no, you know what? We will go and say yes, sir, because when you leave your office space, the work that the Liberian people have entrusted you to do for them, you left that, you abandoned that.
You went to somewhere to go and say yes to the president because few machines were coming in the country. This is sad. This is very sad. And you know what? What the accounting when you talk about 180 some machines? No, even the spanners, even the hammer, everything messed up that number of 400. That's what they're accounting. It's not that they are bringing 100 and some more machines. But Newton, do you remember earlier on when the same government was talking about bringing yellow machines into the country? They said it was $75 million. We got those documentations. They said it was all of a sudden it went down to 25 million. So somebody was trying to steal some kind of money, almost worth $50 million. And yet our Liberian people, we know we are not good at investigating, but some of us have very retentive memories. We remember those things because this is the taxpayer money. This is the taxpayer money. You are lying in the faces of the people. And you know what they are trying to do, my brother Prince? You remember I told you the last time there were some of these old machines at the BTC. Then all of a sudden they took them now from there. So what they went now to do is to repin those machines, add it up with the 50 that is brought. They say, oh, at least we got 30 some more and 20 some more. Why you will keep lying to the Liberian people? Amen, Prince. Our people deserve better too. Our people deserve the money working for them. You went and inflated the budget to 1.2 billion. And yet nothing is there to show me how the Liberian man can benefit out of this. When His Excellency Dr. George Manneh, we have said the last time, our people will not be spectators, for which we saw it. Even if it cost him to hire you for $100 job. Today, when the president came, even the guys who were making $75, they went after them, took those jobs away from them. And you expect our people to celebrate a yellow machine that is sitting somewhere, even in Burkina Faso, nobody even want to see it. Why will we reduce our people to such of, nonsense? You understand, Newton? This is way beyond. This is way yesterday. That's why Excellency George Manneh, they didn't even announce that the yellow machine were coming into the country. For which now our people didn't know about it, but you saw the development going on. You understand? So this paper has brought nothing good to our country, like Prince alluded. This is from the very inception of this government. It's one bad news, one bad luck, one bad news, and our country is slowly going down the drain. My people, am I the only one seeing this thing? Why am I the only one seeing this thing, Newton? Young, vibrant men and women who cannot even find food to eat. You expect them to go clap a yellow machine in this day and age? My brother, Comrade Prince, our country is in deep trouble. Look, this is so serious to the point where sometimes I don't even want to be calling myself a Liberian again. I'm telling you, it's sad, but brother, because when you stand among our colleagues, our other people who are sad, I'm talking about our African colleagues from the Ghana, the Togo, Nigeria. Of course, these countries are also, going through some kind of hardship or whatnot. But when we as Liberians, when we stand up to talk, the people look at, oh, that you go, oh man, who stay people or accept people in pepper? How cannot celebrate that? But you know, I always say there's hope, there's light. There is going to be a light at the end of this tunnel. Prince, that's the country you gave us. That's the country we got, man. It's so sad. It's so sad, my brother. Go ahead, Prince.
Well, again, let me say thank you. At a certain point in time, I will have to leave because, there's a lot of things going on here. But thank you so much, my brother Newton. And let me say thanks to the many listeners around the world. When the Liberian people went to the pool, in their mind, they were voting for people who were visionaries, people who were going to represent them, people who are going to have oversight responsibility and to make laws on their behalf. But later they did realize that they elected mediocrats, idiots, buffoons, clowns, and visionless fools. And we are not surprised because Bweka do not want a house that will be competent enough to question his attitude. This is the reason why he fought with all of his life and his heart while he was beating one who he was fighting and say, Fonati Kofa got to move from here. We cannot have a house that is very articulate, a house that will be led by somebody who understands the meaning of lawmaking. So everything that is happening is well calculated. It's calculated. This is not something that is happening out of mistakes. No, it is calculated. That's what Joseph Newman Boyka wanted. Joseph Newman Boyka wanted to get a bunch of idiots in a place in the majority where when he said jump, they say ha ha. Where when he says sit, they say go low. It is unfortunate. These idiots have never dressed in black clothes to moon the massacre of our people in King George. These idiots did not dress in black clothes to moon the fire incident that happened in Bone County where scores of people lost their lives. You remember that explosion? These people did not wear black to moon the deaths of our people who were trapped in that mining area in, I think, River says, in River G there. They did not. When the homes of people are being destroyed by this government, people who are live on their land for decades, they bought it. Government go there, break down their homes. These people and their children are homeless. These idiots that done the visionless people, they didn't wear black. They did not. They did not wear black. When armed robbery is on the increase and police brutality have taken over our nation, these idiots and visionless people, they are not wearing anything like black. When their mothers and fathers have been denied jobs, when thousands of Liberians are denied the opportunity only because they were employed under the regime of His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, Joseph Newman Boyka in the Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs, he took almost 700 persons from there who lost their job. Some of these people lost family. Some of these people today, because of the hardship, they've taken away their own life. These idiots and visionless people that we voted for, they did not wear black. They did not wear black. When that little boy who only crime he committed was, oh uncle Peter Bonjala, I can't help you, I can't clean the plate so that at least you can buy me some football boo, uncle. I will wash your clothes. When Peter Bonjala bend that ball bunga down and pour three of them, they pour strong vein in that ball. It did not raise any concern for any lawmaker. When that 14 years old girl, the only crime that she committed was, Uncle and J. Brian McGee are bringing a fool, saying they get to go back. Kobo, she respected that particular deputy minister from Ministry of Youth and Sport and said, let a fool, you put a girl in the room, you tear the girl on her clothes before you go look, he fire her. That girl is crying in pain. Then get her. We read the newspaper where 27 plus students in Grand Cape County are impregnated in the St. J. High School by teachers. When teachers are raping our children and they are walking away with impunity, the idiot that called themselves lawmaker, the visionless people, they not moved. They are not moved. When a Matthew Moluba, who only crime that he commit was to be in a room and told police officers, say, my people, you please leave me, let me rest. I want to go to the hospital, you leave me. They fire him 8 times in his stomach. Wow, until he reached 8. These idiots that call themselves lawmakers, it did not raise any concern. When the health center that is taking care of young people, look at Honorable Enos Health Center for young people, for kids, that is catering to thousands of kids in that particular area. When they went and broke that place down that is catering to children, it did not, the people are not concerned. But again, look, let me tell you something. When the righteous lead the nation, the people will rejoice. The people will be happy. They are not saying that there will be no problem, but they say the people will be happy. The people will rejoice. The people will be satisfied. But when you have a man who is dancing with the devil, an idiot who cognitive ability have lost completely, this man who was living on loan, when you have him as a president, forget it. The people will cry. And this is what is happening. We warned Liberians and we told them that this man has no record of empathy for human beings. It didn't make him look at Billy go and give a sword for it to get big and sell it to fuller men. They may not get respect for human being life and human being dignity. They thought we're playing fun. And you see, what a place, they're crying. The last time Dara Delon, when he see they were happy, he said, hey, the thing on the alleyway will break it. Ministry of Public Works is telling us we get 20 plus area that we're supposed to demolish all over the place. This is the kind of country that we find ourselves in. When the citizens are in tears, when government is perpetrating evil against our own people, the people who you expect to stand and speak for us, who were elected to be able to checkmate the government, these people now tend to clan. The war justice. Can you imagine? Look, I was ashamed when I saw that thing. My man who are near me, my Nigerian man near me say, "Oh God, but wait, your lawmaker then they craze." He said they craze because of machine. When one man in Nigeria can buy 500 of it, now in your lawmaker then they go wear clothes. So if they're wearing clothes now, then what thing they will do now for the people? But fellow Liberians, this is where we find ourselves. It is a sad time. Liberia is on the brink of total collapse. This government that we have elected a bunch of criminals. We have elected people who have come to step on our neck. We have elected our own curse. A man who has no record of redeeming his own life. The man who was living on drugs money. His children, his son was selling drugs. Just as Numa Boyka was living on that money. He worked for selling color. These people, after being in government for 12 years, vice president, getting $1 million budget, this man could not even impact people's life. You take the presidency again over. They here now, what you're in there, they burning them down. The girls showing them, they raping them, raping all around the place. Police stealing chicken feed cartoon. But God, what did we do to you, Father? On this note, I want to stop here. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So and I think all of us are saying the same thing. And the reason why we say, folks, we will not give up. Like President Weah said, we will not give up on this country. We will continue to fight for this country. Irrespective of whatever that may have happened. What is all going on will not get problem with. But that would not deter us from fighting for our country. We will not stop fighting for our country. And I'm sure the reason why we are going through all of this is because God said, this is the leader I want for you. And you say, no, I want my own leader. Yes, I want my own leader. It happened in the case of Israel. When God said, this is a leader, and they said they don't want Samuel. They wanted Saul, King Saul, yes. They didn't want Samuel. They said, no, Samuel, we don't want Samuel. We want King Saul. King Saul, a good man. They made soft in talk, they made too him so, they made fun, they make it all soft. And that's why the people are talking Joseph Boakai. So Joseph Boakai now is why they saw. Because the Papa was not president, the Papa easy. The Papa easy going, the Papa can be sleeping. The Papa was not sleeping. The Papa was doing that thing. So that the brave people can be brave. Is it that Papa already old man? That Papa feeling late in life already make it already be saying and be sleeping. They make it already be saying and be sleeping. So pull up Papa, that Papa not get nothing again. You don't want nothing. You go pull a Papa, that Papa open, the Papa ass open. The Papa now arguing you are sleeping because you wouldn't because that Papa email something. So sometimes when you want certainty, you can show all your attitudes so that you can answer. You conceive that all attitude. Yeah, so that after you grasp that thing, then the real attitude can start coming up. And that's what happened to Joseph Boakai. The Papa that used to be arguing and sleeping. When he and my Eddie used to go someplace and arguing and sleeping, the Papa like belly. The Papa like belly. Now the Papa were playing fool. The Papa were playing fool. He was arguing like belly. The Papa was looking at the presidency. The Papa said, I want to show my pause to the people there. Can you be arguing like belly? Let them put like belly there. The belly that ever put there, belly. The first thing the Papa did. What did the Papa tell us? Didn't the Papa tell us that when he become president, he will ride. He will ride wheelbarrow to go to work. And that's what the Papa say. So like people say, oh, the men are like maturity. John, we are by no ride BB car. The Papa say wheelbarrow. Say we made the Papa said, less expensive car because that statement, I will ride wheelbarrow to go to work. That was figurative. So the meaning of that. Joseph Boakai was telling the Liberian people that when he becomes president, he will not ride expensive vehicles. Yes, that's the interpretation of the figurative statement he made. That wheelbarrow. It was not exactly or definitely wheelbarrow that he was going to ride. We know that no president. You don't want to ride expensive car. We know President will not ride wheelbarrow. What?
Newton,
Yeah.
Newton, the man is riding a wheelbarrow. Just that his own is cost 1.2 million. That's all. It's an expensive wheelbarrow he ride.
You see that? Yeah. So the wheelbarrow now, don't call it car. If I said the win, Pastor John Weah just bought new, presidential motorcade. It was there. John Weah now use that car for long. He left. The Papa was saying he will ride wheelbarrow to go to work. The Papa say he never want to ride that car again. Now want say he want brand new something. Car that they use like people, John Weah not use it for long. The Papa say he not want it. Man who say he will ride wheelbarrow. That the mechanic say he not want to ride the car what John Weah use. He want brand new something in plastic. And at the time the Papa sent for Lexus. The Papa sent for a brand new Lexus vehicle. Why you people are here crying all around about buying Lexus? That the man who say he was going to ride wheelbarrow. So go back to Israel. Say you say God said yes. Say you say you don't want Samuel. You want your own king. You want Saul. Yeah, no problem. You go ahead. You choose your own king. They choose their own king. So guess what happened? When Saul became king, the first thing they went to war. Saul said, "Me, I'm a male. I can't tell the whole people. I can't tell the war. I'm for war. Yeah, they went to war. Saul took them to war for 7 years. Captivity, famine, everything. Those very people can start crying on God. They say, "Oh, God will beg you. We made mistake. Please bring our own king back." God said, "No. You will go through it. You will feel the pinch. God punish them for some time." And you know God that can keep things in hand. God can forgive. But if he say you hire, God can punish you before he come back again to help you. So later again, they see Samuel that they said they didn't want that. They didn't want. They see Samuel. God sent Samuel to go and anoint one of Jesse's sons to take them from the bondage, the poverty, the war they were fighting, the war that Saul took them to. They see Samuel. God said, "Samuel, I beg you, just forgive that people." But at least they finish feeding something. They finish learning that they finish getting some sense. So go and not one of Jesse's sons. And who was that son? Was David. So God is punishing the Liberian people right now. I'm saying this. I try to make the reference to the Bible. They are compared to what's happening right now in Liberia. They will come back again to the Boaka scenario. So God is not punishing. So Joseph Boaka is taking Saul right now. They are taking you out of war. People dying, they raping people's children. And what's happening under the ring, under the leadership of Saul. So they're raping they're raping people's children. They're stealing money. They're bringing few pieces of yellow machine. They say you're using your 28 million. They're lying to you. So God punishing you. When you come from there now, then God will now decide, say, "Oh yes, at least." They say when a child misbehave, you must latch them small, get a few latches. Those latches I meant to tell them, say what they did was wrong. Then you start petting them again. That's what we're going through right now. This is exactly what's happening right now. So Liberian people will feed it. They're going through it. We are going through it. We will continue to feed it because we defied God. And what God wanted us to do, we didn't do it. So this is why now these are results we're getting because of our own decision. Because we wanted to choose our own leader other than what God wanted us to have. So let's welcome William, bro. Bro, welcome to the disco. It's good having you.
Thank you to my brother Prince, my brother Newton, and you, my brother Leo. I want to say thanks. I never wanted to come because I just coming from Belgium. We attended the diaspora evening, all of the leaders from various countries. So I represented France as president for the Liberian year. We went to discuss a few things there, and, we also met some government officials, some of those rescue officials, and we told them the fight that things that should be done. So we were there. While they're coming, I said, "No, say I made last Friday. I need to appear on the show tonight." And thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So we're following, and then when my turn reach to talk, we'll get into it because I have some things that we need to be sensitive in their heads. It's very important. We need to do that.
Yes, so I think Prince has spoken, and Leo too has done the same.
Okay.
And have been talking about the yellow machine. So if you have any input, in relation to the yellow machine, you can come in.
You see, Newton, the yellow machine, how much they say they pay for the 283 yellow machine? Do you have any clue about that? You are muted.
That number has dropped down. They said 25 million now.
Okay, 25 million. 25 million for 282 yellow machine. First of all, the yellow machine they're talking about, including those trucks and all those things that they say they brought.
Yeah.
You see, Liberia, the people that in power, they are criminals. They are BM. Big BM. Let me tell you, I don't know. Because for me, I work on a few years. We're doing real electricity work. And some of those machines we work with, one of them can cost $500,000. Some $1 million for one. I'm talking about original machines. You understand? And those machines, some of them, like for example, the company I work with, they have another soft branch that they do, what they do, like they do road, they construct roads and other things. So after constructing road, then you go there, you go lay, you do the electricity installation, and while I view they build big buildings and those things. Those people machines, one of them are $500,000, some that $1 million. So what kind of yellow machine that people will be bringing in a country that you will get 200 plus pieces of them and are only 25 million? What kind of yellow machine is that? Because when you really do the perfect calculation, 25 million can only purchase up to 50 to 75 real yellow machine. I'm talking about original things. But guess what? If you look carefully, most of the things they put in brothers also use OOT. Just that dominant. Yes. So what kind of BM speed the people on with our country? What are they trying to justify? Yeah. And it was so sad yesterday for us to see the whole country, people wearing yellow. For yellow machine, that was a disgrace to our country. You take everybody wearing yellow. I saw one representative behind one truck. My part of county, former senator.
Yeah, from Grand Baza, one of the representatives from Grand Baza, yeah, you read. You are hanging in a yellow. Yeah.
What kind of disgraceful thing is that? And then one of my part of senator, I screenshot his team, my former senator TIJ. He's my own papa. He says Sano will get 19 yellow machine. I screenshot that thing. I will gain hard time when that 19 yellow machine I reach Sano.
So Leo, sorry, bro. I guess someone has shot video today. Yes, yes, that short video in support of what you're saying. Yes, this is Jeremiah Kun, the vice president, talking about how they are going to divide the machines on the different counties. The man said, in fact, some counties will not receive machine. So just to tell you that they already know that the machine they bring in will not reach a number. So the initial number they said each county was going to receive. Listen to the video. Yes, listen to the video. Listen to him. Let me play this video so you can listen to him. So come on, this is like, bro.
I will talk about the yellow machine, baby. I didn't want to talk about the president. I will talk about it small. So I will talk about it. I was talking so all I can hear it. So we're talking that Broadway, right? Thank you. So the yellow machine are 285 pieces. The yellow machine that they care about, the president sat there and said, normal day, can you go from Morera and go to the Saudi and go to Lufa and go to Riverside? Go down that road. It's because public will have machine in every county. So there when you go to the Canada, machine in from Canada, they get public where you are in Bangaya. You go Lima in there, you go to Basa in there. So, say we forget about our thing we're doing, all the road point we issue on in the morning, the bad arrow to go in the south in. The president said on the first day, I saw the president guy remember saying that my son in that spot, don't visit. Y'all carry the machine number in the county. So the machine will be 19 cents. The 19 cent machine, and we are making the people talking about 30 people, we end up with the 19 cents, Bon County will have 2. Lofa will have 2. Bassa will have 2. Nima will have 2. When I say 2, that 2 cents. It's because the size of the population of the county. All the other counties will get 1. Maserati, they will get 1 because public will get all their machinery they say in Him. Maggie is also big, they will get 1 because public will Maggie and Morel, they finish coming together already. When you live in shopping town, you see I live in Morel. When you live in, and you know somewhere on the highway coming to my bag, they all live in Morel, right? So public will be in between our 2 counties. Now, I will speak the public will and send people in all your county to get a place where they will pack the machine. I will talk about the yellow machine there.
You see how they corner in their team? Set. They just playing with Liberian people, group of criminals.
Right? So yeah.
Yeah, how you would say, you know, in the other country we get 2 set. When is 2 set there that you're not explaining that in another corner, you know, anytime they lie, they can be squealing, you know, spinning their lie to no. The people that in power, they are different set of people.
Bro, my brother Newton. And Prince, I want you to listen to this, right? You see, this has just vindicated me when I was under the Palava Hut, when I said this vice president is looking at himself to be a president. When a brother called that show, try to ask me a question, why would I say what I was saying? Did you hear the president call himself the president, the vice president call himself the president? Have to talk this. He is not speaking of Joseph Boakai speaking to this issue. He called himself, he said, no, they want the president got to talk soon. Is he forgetting that he's vice president? No, my brother, we can play that thing again so you can hear it. He said this particular conversation, the president have to talk soon. Jeremiah Kun is the president of Liberia. Joseph Boakai is just a puppet sitting there again. No, but Prince, you there when I said it. The other guy was there, whoa, yelling. And this guy bold-facedly look at us and told us say it's 285 machines. Let's agree. Are you telling me that how many counties you got in Liberia? 15, right?
Yeah.
And you are telling me those other countries are so vastly, the other counties are so vastly big that they cannot even get 1 instead of giving them 2. And look at the political strategic way of how they demonstrated it. Look at it. It's all strategic areas that they gave it to where, no, this is an election trick and tactics, but we got to decipher it. We are seeing it right between the line. Jeremiah Kun is gradually planning a coup against the president, and now himself, he's saying, I am the president of the Republic of Liberia. I want somebody to come tell me, say, oh, he misspoke. No, he said it twice. He reminded us that he said, no, the president got to tell some of this thing too. But then he went back and said, oh, that 19 pieces arrived in the country. You heard it. 19 pieces. Amongst those 19, journalists, there are journalists that have gone out. I want them to count 19. And we are challenging this government. Put the data up. You know me, I'm always about numbers. Present it, will give you kudos. So these guys are thinking that we are people who are fools. We don't know how to analyze and call them for the lies that they are, and we will sit down here and accept this kind of nonsense. But you know, Delon is another guy who, man, how did Labrampo get here with Delon? Delon, who is now, you know that code, eh? The man said when you're seeing in the alleyway, you're breaking down. The only one that, look, this guy has sanctioned. He has given the green light So the police not only to break down building now, to also illegally go into people's home, break it down, steal and kill people and make our people homeless because the law has said it. And I'm Monserrato. I just thought to call the vice president. That I can't call the guy vice president. He's the president. It's not coming from me, my brother.
And to just come in, from day one, we've said that these people are hardcore BM that have been discovered by Liberians. And we want to thank God for His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah, who have enlightened the Liberian people to be able to read between the lines and know if people are lying or people are saying the truth, who have brought development to the doorsteps of the Liberian people that they can easily, read between the lines and be able to detect whether these people are con artists, whether they are a bunch of visionless people, mediocrats, or they're buffoons. Now, the last time it was the same government that told us that they were bringing 60 buses. Where are the 60 buses? No, they told us that they were bringing 60 buses. Where are the 60 buses? I have him a man in NTA. If it wasn't because of, anonymity, I was going to call in here and to safeguard information and what have you. Now, as I speak to you, they get 8 buses in the NTA yard broke down completely. The new buses that they brought. Up to now, we are yet to see the 60. We are yet to see the 60 buses. So are we surprised for people to say 130 or 130 watt machine we bring in and we only saw about 20 passing? So it should not be a strange things. That's how these guys came to power. They use lies. These guys lies that when they were going to be given an opportunity, they were going to ensure that our roads were going to be good. Where are the roads? They were going to ensure that our children will no longer sell on the streets. Look on the street what is happening. They said that they were going to ensure that they will eliminate this harmonization. Where is harmonization? They were going to ensure that doctors, students are given opportunity. Where are the opportunity? Their own arrest agenda, what they crafted, their own arrest agenda, they are yet to tell us which one of the arrest agenda they are being able to fulfill. The only agenda that I know, and I'm going to praise them for fulfilling, is that Joseph Newman Boyka now, the man who used to walk taki, now Ali trying, he walking konyo. Small, konyo. The papa now, he getting roller wash on him. The clothes he wearing a knee rating on a JMB. Maybe that's the only achievement from their arrest agenda. But with the exception of that, nothing at all that we can point to that they have achieved from their so-called arrest agenda. These guys are a bunch of liars. Look, when you gave these guys chance, they will lie till the day by they said that under the ground will stand and say, hey, my people, your limit needs small. These guys, they are terrible. It's over to you, Newton.
Newton, let me just butcher. Do you know the job we are bosses that he brought? President, we are bosses he brought. A dominant blue and red. That what they're using to be going to the rural area? Because our boss is strong. Just watch it. Watch the color. Then there are bosses that lay Jackie that they brought a dominant white and blue. It doesn't go anywhere. The guys, no. It looked like there was a certain spirit of demon in these people they call UP people. They are crafty liars and the lies are catching with them. What that MTA bosses, all the bosses that they will show that going in the interior, just ask anyone that they dominant blue and red. Now, Joe, we are bosses. If you watch Joe, we are bosses, he brought a dominant blue and red. Their boss, that dominant white and blue. Just notice it.
I will check it out. I will authenticate that. But
thank you.
Folks,
check it out, Newton, and Newton. Check it out good and bring it up. In fact, the yellow machine, Newton. Let me tell you something. You're supposed to have. Let us have someone. Anyway, you know how to do your work there. People can be on a cover to go and turn those yellow machines. It's a simple thing. You will know the real number. They are there. They bring no yellow machine that they bring no yellow machine that do that. But we tag them to that 285 because of what they said they have. And our people must receive it. Me, I'm waiting for Sound 19.
No, but the VP already say the method one the big counties, so they will be distributing the machines by the sizes of the counties. Yeah. So people from River State, Grand Coup, maybe you'll get one yellow machine with one water truck, one dump truck.
Newton, I got a quick question here. Just quick question, right? Please, yeah, on the 30 second here. The vice president said that 285 machines that will be coming, right?
Yeah.
And each county will get 2. So when you divide 285 by 2.
No, he said 19 cents. It will be 19 cents.
No, but he said
The man confused the corner English at 19 cents. He counted at 19 pieces.
That's CMB. So we're trying to decipher. We're reading between the line and calling him for
These guys are criminal, man. These guys are criminal.
He should have sat down, do a calculation well before opening your mouth in public, because there are some of us that are the Leo Montgomerys of the world who are yet to latch on every word, because why? We are not stupid, though. We are not stupid.
Yeah.
So once the 145 machine, where we go to go and sell it?
You mentioned 19 cents.
I saw the tire of some of those trucks. I give up. That the tire there, got a new truck tire there.
My brother, upon arriving from Freeport, one of the guys under the truck, one of the other yellow, not the yellow one, I think like what color said? He was laying on it trying to fix something on it. The videos are there too. Why they were on the escort? I don't know where they were coming from Freeport, where they were coming from. There's a guy, I think McKelly, the guy laying on the machine trying to fix something, and the camera caught it. Then somebody said, "Oh, later he laying on that machine." I don't know, please, he saw that video.
Yeah,
you guys are criminal, my brother, criminal. And the VP, I must give it to him though. That picking know how to lie and steal. But who he dancing with now? Who the man dancing with?
That's how far we have gone.
The VP.
I don't want. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But Leo, and Prince, bro, our country nowadays, you know the thing about the trivial, let me put it this way, the trivial issues, the issues that are supposed to be dealt with expeditiously, those issues are not dealt with expeditiously. Like you said, the Prince said, the sodomization, the raping of our children. Like the 15-year-old boy who was sodomized. And those sodomites are still languishing. They pass it all around here. And those cases are not being dealt with quickly as possible. Because it's about humans. But when somebody, if you go insult that one by listen, 1 week, that issue will be dealt with expeditiously. Where are we heading as a country? Where are we heading as a country? Now, the high-profile action case. Now they are requesting her to change the venue of the case. So what happened? All the hearing have been, So when the alleged action took place, and I emotional. So they get something. For me, I'm not a lawyer, but I've been hearing about something called, territorial jurisdiction. Territorial jurisdiction means where a crime is committed, the hearing should begin from there. But they say, because of the huge media, people monitoring. So that in the jungle you want to carry? So what the thing is, the law is the law. So why are you changing the venue of the action case? What's happening to our country? Just a few days, the Minister of Justice petition Criminal Code A to seek all financial, document following the GSC report that there was 26 million expenditure from March 34, 2024. So following that GSC report, the Minister of Justice petitions Criminal Code A for the Senate to provide all relevant documents, all of that. Imagine within an hour that the subpoena was withdrawn and it was quashed by the court. Within an hour, they withdraw it, quick, and the court quashed it. So I don't know, our country, because of our justice system, we have had a very terrible history as a country. We have had a very terrible history as a country. For our justice system, it's been so terrible. So I think this should be the time to revive our justice system. Our cases should not be politically driven. It should not have political implication. That if you go to the court and did not have certain political, if you don't have political alignment, maybe with the ruling establishment, it means that you are wrong. No, then this is not a country. Oh yes. Then certainly this is not a country. If I'm not from the United Party, it means that I don't know. If I'm right, but because I'm not from the United Party, they will try to twist that case, change venue, just so that I can be wrong. No one is more Liberian than the other. We are all Liberians. This is our country. And today I see some of them referring to people from the CDC, the criminals and so on. Some of those people are celebrating today. You see how the people are very, I don't know, they are very insane. You see the insanity from the very UP people. When Thomas Farah, the deputy speaker, was supporting CDC, how is it called? T5, they say that been a role. And today they are hailing Thomas Farah. You see that? So when you're not on their side, you bad. But when you join them, you good. You good. And what's happening? So let me see the video, see the people there. I see the people there. See our lawmakers there. The people there, you can be fighting, you have to celebrate. Eh? See them. So how they get reduced, I say.
To say thank you and welcome. This is the official page of the Executive Mansion, and we come to you live from to say thank you and welcome. This is the official page of the Executive Mansion, and we come to you live from the parlor of the Executive Mansion. As you have members from the House of Legislature, they are here to pay a visit to His Excellency President. So, you just witnessed the arrival of His Excellency President Joseph Mabokai, along with
we are here for 5 minutes to appreciate the President for acquiring a jelly machine. We've seen the first batch arrive. But before we go into giving the President appreciation we get for, I would like my colleagues to introduce themselves. So I will start with Honorable Flomo, Alfred Flomo from Grand Bassa County.
Good morning, Mr. President. My name is Alfred Hezekiah Flomo from District 4, Grand Bassa County.
Mr. President, good afternoon. I'm Honorable Priscilla Abraham Cooper, representing the people of District 5, Moserando County.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. I'm Honorable Smokey Mobile from District Number 3, Monserrate County, and the people of District Number 3 appreciate you a lot.
And so let us not waste our time. So let me just hold it there. Let's hold it there. See them. You see them? You see your lawmakers? I'm sure, I think Priscilla Copper, I know district, they demolish, the other people buzz out my building. Leo? Do you get me?
Yeah.
Who even does
And
that?
Priscilla district, the people demolish that lady. The lady who are crying for a building and a business area.
Definitely. Yeah, she's the one. She's the lady.
Yeah. You see?
Not
And
only
it's
that
like
lady, in fact, scores of other Liberians.
Invited that lady to the house. They said she Tomo Fala, they said they're going to intervene. In fact, they said they're going to get they were giving the lady 6 months and they're going to compensate her. All of a sudden, the woman saw Yellow Machine breaking. She didn't go there. She didn't wear something in solidarity for that woman, her friend woman, but she wear yellow suit, just for machine for your David human being in your district. They demolish investor hard-earned money. You are a woman, she's a woman too. You didn't go there to identify her. You call her. You say you're going to speak on her behalf.
Newton, why you didn't put the president yellow suit too now? That completely.
Yeah, so but the president is smart. Yeah, the president is smart. So the president using their scapegoats. The president, they are foolish. Because the first branch of government, why you choose a bag now wear yellow suit?
Yes, you have put the president
Yeah,
yellow
why
suit.
Joseph Baga now wear yellow suit? Joseph Baga can't wear yellow suit because the legislature, they have already sold themselves because they're very cheap. They are belly driven. So no respect for them. So like yellow machine lawmakers, they are yellow class. Instead of lawmakers, they are yellow makers. That's what we call it.
That's cool. I saw on Tomo Fala is not yellow that go.
That woman come back. So the first man that introduced himself and now were hanging on yellow machine. Lawmakers representing thousands of people, man. For God's sake, you'll be hanging on yellow machine. Tell a car ball. Why would our lawmakers reduce themselves like this? Why would they reduce themselves? Come on, man. Let's go to the line. 0772.
They want to saw on Tomo Fala that was gold. That probably part another particular guy.
My man, like you don't want to see you go. The people see yellow. Like you don't want to see you go.
Tomo Fala. But you see, the whole thing has changed. Bro, they're very common. They used to be insulted. They say the men are T5, the men are T5, the men are rogue. Today, a man said they at the right hand of Joseph Baga. What a man said at the right hand of Joseph Baga.
Look at how they introducing a center. They know elementary student. And my name is Mr. Are you killing me? Member of the legislators introducing a center ABC student. You know, say you just want to send a lesson to the president. You know all the people that ain't got to stand up to can be introducing that strangers.
The people know the president cognitive ability is not there. So they got to remind you of who they are. The president can't remember that.
Yeah, man. That's what they like. Good evening.
I walk on to something else.
The president get him a better.
Yeah, good evening. How you guys doing?
We okay. What's your name, sir? Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, okay. This is Prince calling from South Korea, right? What I want to say here, right? My thought on the yellow machine is that we got in a campaign mood, and the government is living in insanity, right? And his vice president with his stupidity come to tell us that there's 85 yellow machines, and then they're going to divide it into two, or each country having 2 pieces. If we divide 15 countries by 85 yellow machines, you know how many pieces each of the countries supposed to carry? Or if even you brought 135 or 185 yellow machine into the country, you know how many pieces each country will carry? Each country will carry like more than 10 or 15 pieces.
No, he said set. He said set.
Because we only have 15 countries.
He said set.
Set, one set. How many set? How many in the set? How many in the set?
Yeah, but you didn't tell how many just set. How many machines make all the set?
Look at the thing. Look at those things. It's not machines. They don't have a greater amount of those things. You get how bow. The people bought us to dig their goals. They just carry the real countries that have gold to dig their goals. Those are bow. Those are for digging trenches. And cobalt, what you carry cobalt? What the cobalt for? What the cobalt want to do? With the tinker, we say, okay, when you grade it, you spray water on the place there. What the tinker for? Like, bro, already said, those machines or those machines, like on this side, want to quote $1 million or $500,000. So if you even carry 25 21 machines in Liberia and divide it in for the county to spend 25 million for 25 machines. It's okay for each county to get one. When we're going to use it, and who are going to drive this machine? OH machines, OH trucks, not machines, but OH trucks, OH caterpillars. They brought to that country because they are in a campaign mood. But we should start being fooled. Not like when people, you open your eyes, man. People should come in government and come fool, or and bring some kind of metrics. Like they want election back from here. And they begin a red car, they call it a red and commode, they call it yellow machine, they dress it in yellow. Like I saw a law make us steal it, but look at so it's broken, the car is broken. Even like you were saying, one of the car broke down, they got to go on and start repairing it. Why are they 40 hour money? They just 40 hour money in our country there. Like when people open their eyes, man. That's really a call for this. Thank you, my brother, and thank you for having me on. Thank you very much.
All right, my brother. Thank you. We appreciate it. Let's speak with hello. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, good evening, Newton. This is Emmanuel Nime, and I call from Minnesota, the USA. Newton, good evening to my brothers, Prince, Bro, and Leo. Gentlemen, this thing should not look strange for us. That is my first time in life that I see from the president straight down to the janitor is a Unity Party policy. The president is Unity Party policy. Hello?
You go ahead. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Nimle. We're getting you.
We're getting you loud and clear.
You, Mr. Nimle. Go ahead. You live.
You getting me?
Yes, I'm
okay.
Yeah, we're getting you.
Okay, from the president turn to the janitor, they are Palestine. Can you imagine? The president is Unity Palestine, the vice president is Unity Palestine, the speaker, the deputy, the justice minister, down to the chief justice, the protein, everybody, even down to minister, they're not serving the Liberian people, but they are all Palestine. So why you will not expect the people wearing yellow? Why you will not expect the people treating the president as oracle? It's bad. It's wrong. But one thing before I drop the line, one thing I can say is that the entire Unity Party, right after the regime, they will get to contend with the Liberian people. If they think what they're doing to the Liberian people, it will go in free, it will go in vain. They are telling big story. It will get to meet the Liberian people in 2030. Thank you, and thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Nimble, thank you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let's speak of this person. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, the person slip off. Let's go to the women's line. I think this person is right here. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Leo.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to all the family in the US. My September bar calling for Justice Day. Thank you very much, my brother. Brother, and the people that said they are educated and they are wearing yellow shoes, yellow patches, yellow glasses. Yesterday, I let a parade around the country here. And the people said they are educated, they will be different when it comes to power. And the people parade around here with yellow music, they do only the one that Lord make up. They do all yellow music, yeah, small the car ball. See that kind of days, great more than educated, what I say, educated food. He had the promotion and said, what we power for who says the person we are going to be here. You will see our Lord because we are blue girl hanging on the machine because they are sound Lord because we elected. So we suffer. But then Lord because I never elected yesterday. There are teacher yesterday for Broad Street. So I really run it here. But to the people when they let that job to win a career right here. That's what it's devil. But let me tell you, my brother, I know who the speaker of against who wants to get kissing the back up, government kissing man. You want to get kissing the against speaker to get kissing. No, let me tell you, let's work at nothing against the country, yeah. Well, just look at there. the 2 years, the one the making years before. All that Lord make all the years that I was making on the machine yesterday. Now, okay, for 7 months, oh, parade around. When every time when you listen to me tonight, 2029, everybody will be out. No, Lord, because we talk about that baby, we will put some people that will represent the country, that will not get with the devil, that will put the people into the fight, that will not put their better and go and start and damage our country to the international war. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Weird Sapa calling for Iron Factory.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah. So to the point that bad thing our president do to make you to survive today in the country, a bad thing our president do to give you position like get him to the point he did back to us. So you know what means 2029 coming. Say a devil. And you get ready, we'll get back to Chatiro. Chatiro giving paper. You get the letter from Chatiro. Thank you very much.
All right, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate. Let's speak with this person. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing? Hello.
I'm okay. I'm good. What's your name, sir?
Okay, is this Newton?
Yeah, this is Newton.
Okay, Newton, how you doing, man? This is Lawrence Snowden, and I'm calling you from Minnesota.
All right, Lawrence. Good to have you on, Lawrence. I'm okay.
All right. How you doing, William, bro? And you? How you guys are doing, man?
Yeah,
Okay.
we are okay, my brother. We are okay. And you there?
First of all, I want to say thank you for the kind of work you guys are doing for our people. But you know, the essence of the branches of government is to check check the other branch of government. Check and balance. You understand? But you know, the group that is betraying the Liberian people is the legislature. It's so disappointing. These people, the voters elected those people so that they can represent them. But they have decided to abandon the people and work for the executive and be praise singers for the executive. It's so disheartening. I haven't seen this before. I worked with the capital building for 8 years. I saw lawmakers calling upon government ministers to question them about decisions they took. But this other group is just working. It's like the old days, so say one, so say all. Is that what it is exactly what they are doing? Betraying the people. But guess what? Somebody said on the other show the other day that Liberian people, they swallow the bit. And they're watching these things. They're watching these things, but guess what? Those people are going to come to them in 2028 with false scholarship, with better rest and other things again. You understand? You think, but now they're going to be breaking their horses and down, and then the lawmakers sitting out over there, not saying anything. They already are listening to that. They don't justify the reason why they should break the horses down. You know?
You're right.
Is that a government over there? Is that a government over there? Is that a government?
The government is not seeking the interests of the people. So I don't know.
People have abandoned the people. They have abandoned. No. What happened? What are you hearing again about the import of Solomon? What are you hearing about it?
Nothing. The whole thing now, we're not hearing anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So I mean, man, look, sometimes I feel so bad, so not good. But I want to say thanks to Prince that you guys who are doing your best to educate our people. But this thing, it requires a lot of work. To be frank, the people are very wicked. And before I can just leave you alone, since I was young till I'm old now, I haven't seen a government from the president down to every other person they lie more than anything. Every little thing the people must throw lies inside you.
You're right.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Okay, Lawrence, it was good having you on. Thanks for your contribution as well.
Yeah.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, brother. Yeah, good evening, brother Newton and Dr. Leo and our brother Brown. Look, my man, those people, we all know. This is Joseph calling from New York.
Yeah.
We all know, brother. You and I, Newton, or how they call it, Leo, you know, well, even regarding the how they call it, the case, there is no way in these United States you will go in Florida and kill, and then you be judged in New York. You will have to be expedited. If you came in Florida, they take you to Florida, you face your trial there. If you came in California, you in New York, you are expedited down there. There where you did a killing, you go face justice there. They don't judge you in New York. But that is why your people doing. They see all the reality. They know what it is. I mean, it's true. They play their Kawasaki or how you call it, jungle justice. That's what they're doing. We all seeing it. Even the market women are over there sitting now, they can see it. And they come here and masquerading with yellow machine. Now, Liberian people never see yellow machine before. Come on, are you people serious? Do you go to Guinea and see the kind of thing? Articles or countries around you, you see people standing, celebrating yellow machine? Ghana man, think some of you, when you see people lining up, representative men lining up, celebrating yellow machine? But it's unfortunate, my brothers and sisters. This is the country we got, man. If and the demolition thing that going on, and that's why Bwakai children, they will not be demolishing the house or those places. But how they call it to down alone. You're talking about if your house is in the area and yada, the people should break it. Go break Bwakai's house. Bwakai's house is surrounded by the area. Take it out. And then we know that you play fair play. But all these guys, they are just there to heal the puppet, man. Ain't know that they are God. Bwakai is their own God. It is through Bwakai that they are surviving. So they all know that, brother. So that's just the reality.
You're right,
but we just pray. Let's keep praying for our people that they will have hope alive because they are being tormented by the evil of the day. So we just gotta keep praying and have hope alive. God bless you all, brother. Take good care.
Okay, Joseph Colley, thanks for your participation. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So we go to Edmond Kai is on the line. Let's speak with Edmond. Edmond, good evening.
Yeah.
Edmond.
How you doing, Newton?
I'm okay.
Hey,
how are you?
Great. How are you? Yeah, I was in the building today. I was asking for you, man. I didn't see you.
Oh, you came out? Yeah, I think I went somewhere.
Yeah, I was in the building. I was with Israel today.
Oh, wow.
Let me say good evening to our diaspora Liberian, and you guys are doing well. We're always thinking about your country. This is Edmond Kai. I am the visually impaired that are pushing for the return of President Weah 2029 a must. You know, my brother, for us, we are enjoying this because Liberia is a less busy country. Honor Joe Bwakai. The legislature, they are very much less busy because yesterday was a day, one of their section days, 2 days in a week, Tuesday and Thursday. But because the guy have called himself regime speaker, he decided to cut off our activities yesterday, our money that we paying them to make law to provide oversight. They decided to do away with that yesterday and go into the mansion to wash their oracle about the day yesterday. But shame on them. Shame on them. I was so embarrassed, you know, of our son. Our son with John, Rachel, and others to tell her that they had declared national holiday for yellow machine. Is it verbal or is law now? Because when you say you declare national holiday for yellow machine, 2026 every year, it should be written. It should be law. It's a law now. When did he make that law? You know? But you know, this thing, the guys have not done anything. And trust me, today, if you go, you face Bwakai one-on-one and I see how many yellow machine in the country. Newton, Bwakai will tell you, see 285 yellow machine in country. The guys are playing phone out of the president. The guy are playing the president around because he lacked the ability to do the due diligence. He just say there, anything they say, he will take it. Oh, visit his speech. State of the Nation address, Broker told us that the guy told you that all the 285 yellow machines were on the ship all the way to Liberia. So when the carry Broker over there yesterday to see yellow machine, as far he is concerned, all the 285 yellow machines in country. That's it. But here we are. The voting that we did, the voting that they did, this is the result of your own voting that you did. This is why you go. This is why you subscribe to. Then you wanted people to go celebrate. Celebrate what? Especially where the particular route that you were taking. That particular route is the place where you are marginalizing and destroying the homes of citizens, breaking down their businesses, breaking down their houses. That is the route that you took yesterday, and you expected Liberian to come stand on the road to wait for you for bringing another machine to break down their home. That's a charade. That's a charade. What have been rejected. And thanks to the opposition community and not with the CDC alone, like I said to some of the supporters today in town, that we have successfully, almost 2 years, destroyed and demoralized your government. We have scattered it. And this is why you are just flip-flopping and finding something to hold. And you cannot hold nothing. We will continue to be on this path. Say he said that's the way China can lay down to subsidy. Unity Party government will lay down that way to solve that city. We will not get in shame. We will continue to push them. We will not bow down to the green image. I don't care how tough, how difficult it can be. We will continue to stay with our dynamic President George Emmanuel. We are making sure that 2029, Liberia is liberated. Liberia, keep hope alive. Thank you, Nito.
All right, Edmond, thank you. I like that. We'll not back down. It doesn't matter what happens. We will, Gary, we'll drink water, but we'll not back down to the golden image. Oh, yeah. So let's speak with this person. Good evening.
Good evening, Nito.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Alex, calling you from District 17.
Alex, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Nito, what you expect from old man to? If the old man lied to us, instead of that mission was given to him by one of his good old friends. There was no cause to Liberia. All of a sudden, we see the vice president going China to go negotiate, and our money has been gone. So what I said as vice president for 12 years, after 12 years, in the 13 years, you are living alone. So get things serious.
You right.
Get things serious. They are leaving. The lawmakers are already declared holiday for your marriage. You get the Muslim holiday, they get Muslim men crying for holiday, so they have to get their own.
I like that.
Yeah, right. It's true.
You're right, my brother. You're right. You're right. Definitely. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the participation. Thank you so much. Let's speak with this person. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you so much for everyone around. That the web meeting was the web community celebrating. There's an internal giving information that they gave them money. The only way they can celebrate, they will refuse. They will not going to give them money, give them some money.
Okay.
So they have to turn the president for them to celebrate. Get meeting, the patrol all around with it. So the only thing let's walk it on one life and see how best the country can power. Because the people are planning all around. A bar for them, no light. So the bar president or whosoever they have to celebrate, because the fact is that there's a place on 16th Street I always see it. Today again, the IG also carry a car, but this time you don't carry a car. So they train the cars they can go in. They do a park. So they have to park some cars there. Every now and then they have a meeting on a particular area. Every day they have meeting in that place there. That gate never be open. They actually carry a different car in a thing. I'm telling you so sorry.
Is it 16th? Yes, 16th Street, right?
16th Street, yes.
All right, okay.
After Smart, there's a fan there. It can't be open.
All right.
There, where they always had that meeting. Today, in the place of park, no cars to enter because we had IG, everybody there, the video whatsoever, everyone over there. So they have to pass some car outside the information I'm giving you now.
All right, thanks for the info. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, thank you. So, okay, so let's speak with this person. Another person is right here on the line. We'll take a few more calls, then we can make your day. Good evening.
Good evening, Nidom.
Good evening. What's your name, sir?
I'm told Duggan Dosla calling from the township of Westwood.
Let's hear you, my brother. Go ahead quickly.
Among and my brother, do you take the people to be serious? Do you take the people when United Party people work one channel for the first for the machine? The 5 president, one was some senator and some representative. When the machine will come in, they send the deputy minister of public works. They never send some representative. To tell you that the old writing machine, where they brought for, where they say they carry back, they were keeping somewhere else. And straight 819, they say with the judge here, I can't fully like people. So the people, they are not serious people. Yesterday, I listened to my district number 1 representative, Nathaniel Bawe, when I even had leadership, anything with nothing, he cannot pull on float and he become representative for 210. I don't know that other district that can qualify him or be the people that share it. They bobo man to go put in there for 210. What people suffering in a district, where people come a Galloway, where going very and the people, they are not succeeding in this rock. I don't know. 2029 will come. They are already taking from, they will get them. We'll take it for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. I like that. Yes, those are things that they should be doing. You get companies, construction area, they are not living up to, their social corporate responsibility. Yeah? Yes. You're not there, at least to put pressure on the company to do what they ought to do for your residents, because the company is situated within your constituency. But you there, you hang on yellow machine. 2029, you're not representing your people there, you are siding with the executive. When you are the first branch of government, when you sort of look at check and balances, if the executive is not proceeding, you should checkmate them. But you there, you find that you have made yourself like I don't know, like slaves, worshiping the political demagogue. I will take 3 more calls, just 2 more. We can take 2 more, then we cross over to our diaspora team for parting comments. We make a day on this presentation. Beginning with this person. Good evening.
How are you, brother?
I'm okay. What's it?
Abraham D. Kennedy from Lion here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to tell the Unity Palestinians that they should remember that our country money they playing with, they will pay for that money where they are playing with. And after they finish playing with all the money, when they carry the machine in a barrel, so the people start who they are elected in a barrel. You must ask the old person in a barrel, what is they are experiencing during the war. So the money that they all eat are they playing for all of the Liberian people for the wickedness they do against the Liberian people. But they scoring for me the war at where they didn't kill again. I fought for Grand Bassa because Modia was coming to destroy the whole of Grand Bassa. So when I came from the school, I had a rebel and hold me, then I fought against the Modia. So when I was to overcome them, and then we all become friends. I have Grand Bassa people God stay through the prayer of the Grand Bassa people. So all these things that they are doing, they must be very careful because sometimes when they're not any phone, they play West Premier League before more open.
No, they can't do that. No, we can't go back there. No, man. We can't go. They will not do nothing, man. They can't do nothing. We can't go back to those days. They can't do nothing. We can't go back to that. So those days, bro. We have different ways of being able to discuss issues now. We can't go back to that.
Did you take some call from the women's line?
So let's take the final person from the women's line. Good evening.
I do my son.
Okay, General.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, my son, let me say hi to my children in the diaspora, the Prince and the Ologa. Yo, let me say this. It's a shameful thing to Liberian people. It's very shameful to see lawmakers that feel the educated people that will sit in the hall. In the time and age to go wear yellow suit, yellow shoe, with President Bwaka standing in the street of Monrovia, taking money with a yellow machine. And you see lawmakers hating on machine. Can you imagine that? The only country in Africa to see our lawmakers behaving like our children. The next thing that's in this country, we have brought machine, they say that machine will eat. We have been hospital will eat. We have been on the road will eat. The road not stand up. It's not do that Bwaka was saying it. But today we want to follow Prince Bwaka. We have brought 45 machines, 45 buses. Let me bring the country. Why must you say when we bring broke machine and start breaking down in the street. You must celebrate worker. I can't celebrate worker. You condemn, we are so condemn everything you brought and useless to us. Is that meaningful? Because you will not make it. The message is a meeting to us. Nothing we see in this country from water. Just see that country may say a broad machine. You understand? And that's correct for society. And that's correct.
You're right.
And that's good.
You're right, man.
So they do shit where they people just say for nothing. Nothing they do for us. But look at what yellow shoe tell you, I say, we feel a bunch of the part of machine, we wear yellow shoe. Come on for that thing, look at it. I'm so sorry for our brother death.
You're right.
Thank you.
All right, man, Sisi, let's hold it there until that ends the call section right here. We're about to cross over. So, Makula Williams, thank you. I see your comment. You say you sent $20 United States for the station for the purchase of gasoline. Thank you so much. We appreciate. I'm looking at the comment. Thank you so much, Makula Williams, for the $20 you sent for the gasoline. We appreciate you so highly. Thank you. So let's cross over to our diaspora team for their patent comments.
Well, again, it's been a good show. Let me thank our listening audience, our family, by the way, radio and social media network. Let me just also, remind our pledges, those who made pledge, there are different pledges. Please don't forget, the King's Basket still need your support, please. The Cash App is also open. We just want to say thank you. We were not on last week to say our thanks and gratitude, express that, but we say thank you for your support. This is going to be an ongoing thing. In the next maybe 3-4 months, we will come back here to rally some funds. Like you see, the fight, the pressure is on. The station needs to be on, and we cannot sit supinely and let our station suffer. Of course, the lives of Newton and the rest of the guys have been doing their best, but I think we need to also contribute and support the station, and so that we can get this information being brought to you guys. I want to say thank you again, and thank you for your partnership. Look, while I close, there used to be a king in the Bible called King Nebuchadnezzar, right?
Yeah,
he thought he was God, demigod. He claimed himself to be God, one who told God, "You can rule the heavens, and I will rule the earth." But when the Most High, the most supreme God, decided to show his supremacy, we saw who bowed down. At the end of the day, power will always give way. Look, let me tell you, Joseph Boakai is no match, is no equal to His Excellency Dr. George Manneh Weah when it comes to development. So we just want to remind our people to take courage. We've seen what this government can do. They fall flat to their faces. They tend to be puppet. They tend to be bootlickers. They are now dressing, masquerading in different caricature regalias. So we see them for who they are. We will not relent. We will not stop speaking, because we too, we are Liberians. We will, regardless of which side of the house we sit, which part of the country, the world we stand from, we will speak and make sure that His Excellency Dr. George Manneh Weah come back to continue this development that he started. With that said, it's been a good show. It's good. Happy weekend, my brother Bros. Good to see you, William, and also my brother Newton. It's good to see you. Goodbye from my end. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you for always joining us, always been with us. We appreciate your efforts. Thank you. Words cannot describe how appreciative we are, but because we are in this fight together, and let's keep fighting for our country. We really appreciate the team from the diaspora. Thank you so much. We appreciate.
So, bro, yeah, thank you, my brother Leo, Prince, and Newton. And we want to say thanks to all of our fellow classmates that are following both at home, listening to the radio, and those that are following via the Facebook feed. We want to say thanks for this great opportunity to the station, His Excellency Dr. George Manneh Weah, whose station we always use to talk and read the message out to our people and teach our life. I want to say we are grateful. One thing I want to tell people, and they should be reminded, is President Weah is coming back. I want they can rest assured. And every day, these guys, they are paving the way for Weah to come back. Let me tell you today, the yellow machine they talk about will become a curse for them. That yellow machine will end up destroying them. Because all those photos they took doing yellow machine thing, we use it as a mockery point for them tomorrow. Just watch the show. It will come. So all these people, we Liberian, we should be focused. We should be focused and just keep working hard. Let's keep the unity in the CDC. Let's keep the fires burning. And let let's pray for always to be guarded and protected by God here in family, and everything going to be well. And we all should be protected by God, and our country will prosper. We say thanks to all of you, and we will always be here. Sometimes when you don't see us, it's because of our own business schedule, but we'll always be here. Thank you so much, Newton. Thank you so much.
Okay, so folks, that's all the time we have to be here with you. Many thanks to the great teacher. We always say many thanks to the great teacher live, who always there giving us the opportunity at least to sit on this platform to have some interaction. I think, Lawrence, you were asking me whether this legislature is the 55th or the 54th. This is the 55th legislature. This batch of legislators making up the legislature is the 55th legislature. Yeah, just to answer your question. So this is the 55th legislature. Oh yeah. So thanks so much to all of you for being there. Thanks for your listening, bro. To all of our, like we say, our classmates, to all of those who join us, we want to say we're so grateful to you. We'll keep asking God to protect you. We'll always keep you in our prayers, so that we can live longer. Oh yeah, so that we can be able to see 2029. So our votes are already reserved, and we have to live. So in the absence of life, we will not have the strength to demonstrate that, at least to cast our votes. So we're grateful. Until we join you here again the next time, my name is Newton Tukpa. Have a pleasant week.